Hey, 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 welcome, everybody. My desire is not to be before you very long, but I did want to come on because I have a few things I want to get off my chest today, right? So, first of all, happy Black History Month to everyone. And I want to talk about a few things that I feel are very important, especially as we go through what we're going through right now as it relates to the changes, the DEI, with us being in Black History Month. What does that really look like for us? There are so many corporations that are rolling back their DEI initiatives. And honestly, that means there are fewer opportunities for us. And when I say us, I mean Black professionals, not just Black professionals, but Black, Indigenous, people of color, entrepreneurs, executives. And so if I could tell you anything that could help light a little fire up under you right now, is that this is not the time to be invisible. This is the time when companies aren't prioritizing our diversity, and we have to prioritize ourselves. And unfortunately, it kind of goes hand in hand. Like, if you're not speaking up for yourself, you kind of falling backwards, right? And if you're not showing up for yourself, what does that look like for you, your business, and your brand? And I just want it to be crystal clear as I come on and have this conversation with you guys that your brand is your power. And if you think about what your visibility, your credibility, and your brand presence will do for you, if you position it properly, it'll help you to continue to rise no matter what's going on, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of systemic changes and challenges. We have to be proactive. You can't wait for doors to be open for you. And I know a lot of times, well, I'm not going to say a lot of times, the last few weeks have been really hard. Um, Especially for minorities that are trying to find their way in this corporate world, dealing with challenges and systemic issues. And, now to face what we're facing right now of being pretty much pushed to the side. And it's almost like, everything that the civil rights workers work for, it was almost erased overnight. And we can't allow that to happen. So this week has been extremely, gosh, if I could say one word, it would be mind-blowing for me. And I'll get more into that later, but I want you guys to understand this. The rollback of DEI means that we have to step up and we have to define our own value. And what does that look like for you? It's not just you showing up online saying, "Oh, this is my brand," but your brand is not just an asset, it's your armor. And you have to be ready to battle, to be honest with you. And I'm not talking about, um violence. I'm talking about being professional, and I'm talking about showing up the way that you want to show up and being the person that you admire, the person that you look in the mirror and you see who is that person and what does that person mean to you as the brand representative. What does that look like for you? So, the second thing I want to talk about is why leadership branding is more critical than ever. So most successful Black professionals aren't just talented, they're invisible. And I say that coming from the corporate world where no matter what I did, I always had to work a little bit harder, right? I always had to do a few more projects and I had to be pushed into a few more things where I felt like, gosh, this is a lot, right? But because I am very tenacious and I am relentless and I am resilient, I continue to do what I needed to do in the face of whatever I had to do, because that's the name of the game, right? It's been that way, since we got here. And so I'm not here to bash anybody or to put anybody down, but I do want to lift people up today. No matter what that feels like, I know it's an uncomfortable situation and conversation, but it must be had. We've been invisible for way too long. And I want to tell you a few things that you can do to make sure that you have a strong personal brand. And let me just tell you what it allows you to do. Coming from somebody that is experiencing what it looks like to live a life that you truly love and also have a platform, a space to be you, to show up as the person that you truly are, and that the person that you want to represent as the image of yourself as you continue to move on. So, number one, it helps you to attract high paying opportunities. So, when I say high paying opportunities, there are a lot of opportunities that a lot of people go after, but because they don't have everything in place, you may get looked over. Um, Speaking engagements, executive positions, if you are still in the, now I'm not just talking about people that are in the entrepreneur space, but I'm also talking about people that have executive positions. Like, what does that look like for you? It also helps you to get more brand partnerships, because we've all seen the people on social media talking about, oh, you want to be a brand partner, let me show you how to be a hotel brand partner, or a travel brand partner. When you have your personal brand in alignment with what you're trying to do and the people that you're truly trying to target and to do business with, it's easier for you to attract those opportunities, because your brand will be positioned properly. You're going to show up as the leader and the professional and the person that they truly want to do business with. Your aesthetics are going to speak for you when you're not in the room. And if you have been to any of my Elevate Your Brand masterclasses, you know that I have always told you guys how important it was to make sure that your social media and your visuals and your content speaks for you when you're not there, because oftentimes we have social media and we have a persona online that when people go to see who you are, what you do, go to your website and all that stuff, you are not there to speak for yourself. People are looking at your stuff all times of night, all times of the evening, and you're not even online. So I want you guys to understand. Hold on, let me see, because I know that this thing is not telling anybody I'm online. And you're not even online. Hold on, you guys. I don't know what the deal is with Facebook, but when I go online, for some reason, it does not tell people that I am online. So here we go. We're going to continue to move on. But when you're putting yourself out there, you want to make sure that the representation that you have online is truly the one that you want to show up for you when you're not in the room and you can't shake a hand and speak for yourself and explain yourself. Number two, the second thing that having a strong personal brand allows you to do: secure visibility in media and industry conversations. So if you've been following me any amount of time, you already know that I have been featured in several publications. I have been on TV a couple of times, a few times. And there have been opportunities that I have been given. And the crazy thing about it, let me just tell y'all this. So before you have an opportunity, and I'm not talking about people that cold pitch to media, but I'm talking about the people that actually go after a targeted industry. Before you get in the room, when they're asking you for your information and they're asking you for your credentials and your online information, like what is your bio and who do you serve and all of this stuff, and they're looking at your images, I got so, not just because I'm a photographer, but because I care about the image that I put out, right? So I got so much really good quality feedback on my overall business, my overall brand, and what that perception means to their audience. So if you're trying to go out for one of these big news stations, right, and you don't have your stuff in alignment, what do you think that's going to do for you? Do you think they're going to be like, oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do a photo shoot for you in the back? No, darling. You have to have your stuff in alignment when you get there. Like, you need to be ready. Okay? So if you're trying to do that, this is what you need to start with: making sure that you are able to secure visibility in media and, like I said, in industry conversations. Also, this helps you. Having a strong personal brand also helps you to command authority and credibility in your field. When was the last time that you were invited somewhere and someone saw you online and you were giving your weekly tips, or you were going live, or whatever the case may be, and they reached out to you and they wanted to work with you because of the persona that they saw of you online? It can definitely happen if you are in alignment and you have everything the way it should be, the way it should look, the way it should go. So before you put things out, make sure that the information you're putting out, the images you're putting out, the media you're putting out, the conversations that you're having online when you're going live with people, that this is something that's going to build credibility and authority for you in your field. If not, like, don't even have those conversations, because if it's not going to build your brand, it can definitely diminish it. And the fourth thing, it builds legacy and influence on your terms. When you build your own platform, it's almost like you're building your own table. And you don't have to wait for anybody to give you um a seat when you've already built the entire table. Not saying that you won't need people to help you along the way, because you 100% will, but don't rely on that. Like, you have to have your own. Just build your own, get your own, strive to do everything you need to do, and desensitize the noise. Like, unsubscribe to all stuff that's not helping you to build, grow, and sustain, and take you to the next level as a leader. So what I do want you to know about this, it's not the time to be invisible. If you want to get in the room and stay in the room, you need your own brand, and you need to be able to take up space professionally. So I heard something this week. I had the privilege. It was so life-changing. Let me just tell you. So I have the privilege last week, or this week, I should say, Tuesday and Wednesday, to attend a 2-day speaker training workshop. When I tell you that workshop, I already looked at things different, right? But when I tell you the way my mentor has a way, I got like 2 really good mentors that I really, really trust. Y'all know about the Boss Architect, but y'all also know about, Sue Bryce, my other mentor. But what I want to say is this. That training workshop completely transformed the way I see my voice, my message, my brand, the way I listen to other speakers speak, the things I should be looking out for, the things I should be doing. And I learned that it's not just about stepping into your highest version of myself as a person, but as a speaker and as a leader. So here's what I learned. My voice has power, but positioning is key. So if you don't know how to present your message with impact, you'll get overlooked. Overlooked for opportunities, overlooked for, things that could really be beneficial to you and the audience that you could possibly be in front of. It also told me, as I went through those 2 days of training, and it was like, I think we went from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. And I think the second day we probably stayed to like 9:30. But I also learned this, not that I didn't know this, but it really, really, really resonated with me as I went through day 2. And that was, investing in yourself is a non-negotiable. I've always prided myself in investing in myself, investing in my brand, because you can't demand top tier speaking fees, brand partnerships, opportunities, leadership roles, if you're not willing to invest in becoming the best for yourself. So I did a class, one of my Elevate Your Brand master classes, it was probably about a month ago now, where I talked about how important it is to invest in yourself. How, if you're not investing in yourself, how can you expect anybody else to invest in you? Education is important, but also having the right mentor is life-changing. Because when you learn from people that have been there and that are truly, truly, truly in a space to try to help you to grow, help you to scale, help you to be the best that you can be, they've done that. They've been there. They've written a book and came back to get you. They've mastered the game. And years and years and years of learning, trying, messing up, getting through it. And like my one of my mentors says, there's no such thing as failure. What is failure? You learn to re-strategize. You learn to refocus. You learn to realign yourself, because you may look at something right now as a failure, but that could be the biggest blessing you've ever seen. So just be mindful of the way you are seeing things that you're going through, because education comes in all forms and you can learn from anybody. The experience was such a game changer for me, and it helped me to reinforce why my personal branding message was so important, even though y'all know I love, 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 love personal branding, and why positioning is also most important. I'm a speaker. I'm an author. Haven't shared that with you guys yet. And I'm also a leader. So now you know, cat's out the bag. I am an author and I have multiple books. And so I'll be making sure that I share these links and things with you guys going forward. But this is why I created something that I feel could help business owners, authors, leaders, executives, professionals. And it's the leadership branding package. And I also have, for the month of February, a package called the Black Brilliance Branding Session. So this will help you to elevate and position yourself at the highest level. Let's go ahead and talk about what they both entail. Number one, the Black Brilliance Blueprint. So this is a free download. And what's inside this download? It's everything you need to get started. When I created it, I was sitting down and I was thinking about what can I do that I can help business owners, leaders, entrepreneurs that may have not had a professional session before, may have not had the guidance that they needed in order to step into who they are as a brand leader, professional, whatever their title happens to be. It's about 5 things. So the first thing is how to establish your unique brand identity. There are also strategies to position yourself as a high value leader. So you can be this person over here in this place, right? But when you get ready to step into a new arena, everything is new for you. So how are you positioning yourself? What does that look like for you as a high value leader versus where you are now? You may already be a high value leader, but you may not have the correct positioning. You may be hiding behind, AI for your images. You may not even have a social media profile at all, or maybe you're using your personal profile and you're watching other leaders, other professionals, other business owners, and you know who you are inside, but you haven't positioned yourself properly. This little blueprint will help you. I also have branding tips to help you to increase your visibility and your impact, because I don't want you out here just willy-nilly doing a whole bunch of stuff and it's not going to get you anywhere. Okay? And it also has actionable steps to attract higher paying opportunities. Everybody wants to work smarter in this day and age. And if you just want to work and do a whole bunch of busy work, then this is not the guide for you, darling. And again, it is free. So overall, it gives you the mindset shift that you need in order to move from overlooked to influential. So if you're interested in the Black Brilliance Blueprint, say that 10 times real fast. The Black Brilliance Blueprint. Make sure you go ahead and drop the word brilliance in the comments, or you can DM me and I'll send it to you. Send the link to you free, because I want you guys to have this. And like I said, it is a free download. It will not cost you a thing other than your time. And the second thing I want to talk about is the leadership photography experience. So we have a couple of things this year. So one, I want to make sure that I am honing in on making sure that my leaders have what they need, the entrepreneurs, the authors, the speakers, because these are my people, right? This is my community of people that I work with every single day. So if I'm not helping you guys around me to elevate, what does that look like for me as a personal branding strategist? What does that look like for me as an educator? I don't want to leave anybody behind. So if I have an opportunity to bring anybody with me and let's move on and do this thing the way it should be done, then 100% I'm going to do everything I can do to bring you with me. Okay, so let's talk about what's included. First of all, if you heard of the Elevate Your Brand experience, is very, very, very comparable to that. But this is a premium service. So no, it is not a commodity price session. This is a premium experience. And again, it's designed for leaders, entrepreneurs, executives, speakers, creatives, those that are really truly ready to attract high value speaking engagements, media features. It has everything. It helps you to command your prices that you want to charge. Now, granted, you're going to have to do some legwork behind the scenes. You have to be a dynamic speaker. And you also, when I say dynamic, mean you need to be able to get on the stage and own it. And I also want you to be able to increase your credibility across the board. I've worked with professionals all over, right? And one thing I can tell you is true. After a person does a photo session with me, a branding session with me, everything about their persona changes. Everything about their brand changes. Wait a minute. Why is this so dark like that? Okay. I don't know what that's about. That lighting is weird. Okay. But anyway, technology does what it wants to do. Let's talk about what's included. So number three, it also helps you to create a brand presence that opens doors. When you have your brand professional and people are able to tap into that and see who you truly are, that's going to move mountains for you. That's going to help you to be the person that you see in the mirror that we don't see, the person that you have shied away from showing up as. That's what this is going to help you to do. So let's go ahead and break down what's included. Okay. You get a luxury branding session. So what does that include with me, Angelia? That is a professional high-end photo shoot for your speaker and executive brand. You're also going to get, and I'm not going to tell y'all everything you get because I never share it all online, but I'm going to give you a quick synopsis. So the second thing is a mini brand promo video. So I want to give you a speaker reel, something you can use that is short, dynamic, to the point that you can go ahead and send to people when they're asking you, what do you do, who you are, and what do you speak on? You're going to get professional styling. You're going to get a wardrobe consultation. You're also going to get fully retouched and professionally edited images. They are perfect for LinkedIn, your press kits, your marketing, your websites, and all of that. You're also going to get a personalized brand strategy. So this will help you to stand out and get booked. And this is something that I have not offered in any other offer that I have. So this is brand new. And also, if you are a speaker, if you are an author, I will also help you to create a custom speaker reel strategy. So now you can confidently pitch yourself for premium speaking engagements without worrying about, oh, when they ask me about this, what am I going to provide to them? You'll have everything you need. So this is literally a branding package in a box for those that are ready, truly ready to elevate their brand and secure high value opportunities. If you're interested, let's talk. I'm not going to get on here and tell you, like I said, everything you need to know about it, but I will go ahead and tell you the synopsis. And so if you have more questions, make sure you reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation with you about it. Now let's get back to the brand, the Black Brilliance photo shoot. This is a February only offer. This is what I need you to know about this. Now, this offer is a fraction of the price for the leadership branding package, but I do want you to have something you can really quick come in, get your session done. It's a mini session. It's a luxury mini session. Now, we don't do, we don't do that other stuff that's not going to be luxury. Everything over here is luxury. Okay. We also have an opportunity for you to get what you need. And now this is only a 60-minute session. Okay. So if you want something a little bit more intense and you need a little bit more, you probably want to step up to the next level. I have multiple different offers for you, but this one right here, this offer is, first of all, it's only good for the month of February. And I'm only offering this for about 15 people. I don't want to overdo it because I want to keep it exclusive and I want to keep it intimate for those that are really truly serious about this, because even though it is a mini session, that is not less work. Okay. It's still the same amount of work. But I want you guys to come in. If you have questions about it, make sure you reach out to me. I would love to, have a conversation with you about it. Because one, your brand is the first impression people get of you. And if you're serious about being seen as a thought leader, entrepreneur, executive, you need high-end photos. Okay. So this will help you to reflect the expertise that you have. It'll help you to show up in rooms that you should be showing up in. It'll help you to confidently pitch yourself as the leader, the entrepreneur, and executive that you are. I want this for you guys. Like, I speak with so much passion about it because I know how it feels to have just pretty pictures, but they have no substance, right? I want to give you something that you can truly use in your brand. So again, this month only, I'm offering the Black Brilliance branding photo session. It's a luxury mini branding session. It helps you to elevate your presence. You're going to get 4 high-end retouch branding images. They're perfect for LinkedIn. LinkedIn does not endorse me at all. So I just want y'all to know that. This is good for your speaker kits. If you're getting ready to launch a book, this is perfect for that. And it also helps you with media features. So if you're going to uh go out and try to get publication, if you're going to try to share your information with the news, if you're trying to get yourself out there in media, this is absolutely perfect for that. And it is a fraction of what the other offers that I have right now cost. Again, this is for Black History Month, so of course I'm giving back. And the next thing is an exclusive pricing available only in the month of February. Please don't wait till March 1st and say, Angelia, I didn't get in. Can I learn something? I mean, can I go ahead and grab? No, you cannot. So if you are ready, truly ready, and you know that this is your time to show up boldly, you know that this is your time to book your session, you haven't updated your headshots in a while, you haven't done any branding, you haven't put yourself out there professionally, you're using headshots from AI, please stop doing it. Please stop using AI headshots when you were created as a one-of-a-kind custom person. You were created in the image of God. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. If you don't believe in God, I'm not the photographer for you, because every time I'm gonna talk about God, and it just is what it is. But you were created in His image, and you were created perfectly. Why would you allow AI to steal your identity? So if you're ready to take this leap with me, and I know you are, please go ahead and DM me the word brilliance. And if you, for the free download, now, if you want the session, you can go ahead and DM me the words brand image. You can use that. Yeah, brand image for the photo session, and brilliance if you want the free download. Now, if you go through the free download, obviously you'll have an opportunity to go ahead and register for the photo session. And I am flexible with time, because again, this is the month of February. I'm flexible with time. We only need an hour of your time to do your branding shoot. Now, when we get on the phone, I will need a little bit more of your time to build out everything for you, but don't worry, I got you. If you feel like, oh, I don't feel that I'm ready for photography, please DM me. I will help you. If you feel like you need to lose a little more weight before you take a photo shoot, please DM me. I will help you with that too. If you feel like you don't like the way you look when you take a photo shoot, DM me. I can help you with that too. Every rebuttal that you could possibly have, I want you to understand this is why you need to be in front of my camera. I don't want you out here wasting your precious time posting with outdated images, with AI brand marketing, messaging, and all of that stuff. I want you guys to show up as the professionals and the entrepreneurs and the leaders that you truly are. So, with that being said, I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity, but here's the thing. If I could leave you with anything, I want you to know this. We are no longer waiting for permission to lead. We're taking our seat at the table, and if there's no seat for us, we're bringing our own. I'm bringing everybody with me that's ready to go. Now, if you don't want to go, I love you and I bid you an adieu. But if you're ready to go to this next level, I will love, absolutely love, my heart's joy would love to help you. So here's what you need to do right now. If you're interested in the free Black Brilliance Blueprint guide, drop the word brilliance in the comments. DM me if you're ready to book your session. Again, and first of all, let me just drop the price for this session. The session is only $9.97. Okay. This includes the styling. This includes the session. This includes your images. This includes your brand consultation. And again, for those that didn't hear the bonus that you have, you'll get everything you need for your little speaker kit. Okay? And again, if you need something a little bit more, if you need more than 4 images, you should definitely look into the leadership branding session. Now, every single person that hears this message, you're going to have questions. Okay. So if you have questions, make sure you reach out to me. I am very approachable. You don't have to run from my DMs. There's a lot of people DM me and they really don't be talking about nothing, but I would love to help you to elevate your brand. Okay. So if you're serious about standing out and owning your leadership, I would love to talk to you. So Next steps. I want you guys to listen to this live again, because I did share a lot of good information about what it looks like, what you should be focused on, what you should be doing as DEI is being rolled back in corporate, and how you should position yourself as a leader. And I also want you to follow up with me if you have any questions. So with that being said, I'm going to bid you guys an adieu. Have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you guys for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys in my inbox and in front of my camera. So have a fantastic day. Have a great weekend, and make sure you're doing something meaningful and impactful for Black History Month. Love you guys. Bye.